Oak Island. Just the name conjures images of hidden treasure, ancient mysteries, and perilous adventures, a place where legends are born and dreams of fortune are both kindled and dashed. This small island off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, has captivated imaginations for centuries. Its allure is undeniable, drawing in explorers, historians, and treasure hunters alike. It holds the promise of untold riches, whispered to be buried deep within its heart. The dense forests and rugged terrain seem to guard these secrets jealously, adding to the island's mystique. But Oak Island guards its secrets closely. The mist that often shrouds the island seems almost symbolic of the veil of mystery that has hung over it for so long. Many have dared to unearth its truth, but the island has always demanded a heavy price. The history of Oak Island is littered with tales of failed expeditions and lost lives. For over 200 years, treasure hunters have been drawn to Oak Island like moths to a flame. Each new generation brings fresh hope and renewed determination. They are lured by tales of pirate gold, Templar artifacts, and even the lost jewels of Marie Antoinette. The stories are as varied as they are tantalizing, each one adding a new layer to the island's legend. Each expedition unearths more tantalizing clues, strange symbols carved into rocks, cryptic messages that seem to hint at a deeper, hidden truth, layers of carefully engineered booby traps designed to thwart even the most determined treasure hunter, add to the island's formidable defenses. And the infamous money pit, a seemingly bottomless shaft that has claimed the lives of several searchers. This pit is perhaps the most enigmatic feature of Oak Island, a puzzle that has defied solution for centuries. Despite the relentless efforts, Oak Island remains an enigma. The fog that often envelops the island seems to mirror the cloud of mystery that surrounds its history. Its mysteries endure, fueled by each tantalizing clue and tragic setback. Every discovery, no matter how small, adds to the island's legend and keeps the hope of finding its treasure alive. The question continues to echo through the centuries. What secrets lie hidden beneath the surface of this unassuming island? Is it a treasure trove waiting to be discovered, or a clever ruse designed to mislead? Is it merely a natural phenomenon, a cruel trick of nature? The geological formations and natural features of the island add another layer of complexity to the mystery. Or could it be something more? Could the island's secrets be tied to ancient civilizations, lost to history but leaving behind tantalizing clues? Could the truth of Oak Island reach back further than we ever imagined, to a time when fierce warriors from across the sea first set foot on North American soil? The possibilities are as endless as the questions that continue to surround this enigmatic island. The possibility of Vikings on Oak Island adds a thrilling new dimension to the island's mystique. Could these legendary seafarers, known for their daring voyages and advanced seafaring skills, have reached the shores of Nova Scotia centuries before Columbus? The idea is not as far-fetched as it might seem. Evidence is mounting that suggests a Viking presence in North America long before European exploration officially began. The Vikings, or Norsemen, were master navigators and explorers. They ventured far beyond their Scandinavian homelands, reaching the British Isles, Iceland, Greenland, and even the coast of North America. Their longships, sleek and swift, were capable of navigating both open ocean and inland waterways. This maritime prowess, coupled with their insatiable thirst for adventure and riches, makes it entirely plausible that they could have reached Oak Island. The potential implications of a Viking presence on Oak Island are enormous. It could rewrite the history of North America, pushing back the timeline of European arrival by centuries. It could also offer a completely new perspective on the Oak Island mystery itself. What if the treasures rumored to be hidden there are not of pirate or Templar origin but Viking? To understand the possibility of Vikings on Oak Island, we must first journey back in time, to an era where the seas were both a barrier and a gateway to new worlds. This takes us to the age of Viking exploration, a time when the Norse people embarked on daring voyages across the vast and often treacherous oceans. The Viking Age, spanning roughly from the 8th to the 11th centuries AD, was a period of unprecedented expansion and exploration for the Norse people. During these centuries, the Vikings left an indelible mark on the history of Europe and beyond. Driven by a combination of factors, overpopulation, a search for new trade routes, and an unquenchable thirst for adventure, they set sail from their Scandinavian homelands and ventured across the known world. Their journeys were fueled by a desire to discover new lands, acquire wealth, and establish their dominance. The Vikings were not only fierce warriors but also skilled seafarers, merchants, and explorers. Their ability to navigate and survive in harsh conditions made them formidable opponents and valuable traders. Their longships, clinker-built and powered by both sail and oars, were technological marvels of their time. These ships were designed for speed and agility, allowing the Vikings to travel great distances and navigate both open seas and shallow rivers. These vessels were remarkably seaworthy, capable of navigating the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic and the icy fjords of Greenland. The design of the longships enabled the Vikings to undertake long voyages, often in harsh and unpredictable weather conditions. They allowed the Vikings to establish trade routes, raid settlements, and explore uncharted territories with remarkable reach and efficiency. The Vikings' extensive network of trade routes connected them with distant lands and diverse cultures. Their voyages took them east to the Caspian Sea, south to the Mediterranean, where they interacted with the Byzantine Empire and other civilizations, and west to the British Isles, Iceland, and Greenland, These expeditions were not just about conquest but also about establishing new settlements and forging trade relationships. They established settlements, traded goods, and left an indelible mark on the cultures they encountered. The Vikings' influence can still be seen today in the languages, place names, and cultural practices of the regions they touched. Their sagas, epic tales passed down through generations, tell of daring voyages, fierce battles, and the constant struggle for survival in a harsh and unforgiving world. These stories, rich with myth and history, provide a window into the lives and minds of the Viking people, revealing their values, beliefs, and the challenges they faced in their relentless pursuit of exploration and adventure. The most compelling evidence of Vikings reaching North America lies in the archaeological site of L'Anse aux Meadows. Located on the northernmost tip of Newfoundland, Canada, this UNESCO World Heritage Site provides irrefutable proof of a Viking presence in the New World around the year 1000 AD. L'Anse aux Meadows is not merely a Viking encampment, it's the remnants of a genuine Viking settlement. Excavations at the site have uncovered the remains of 8 buildings, including dwellings, workshops, and a smithy. These structures, built using traditional Norse techniques, clearly demonstrate that the Vikings were not simply transient visitors to North America. They established a base camp, a foothold from which they could explore further into this new and unknown land. The proximity of L'Anse aux Meadows to Oak Island is significant. It is located approximately 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles to the northeast, a distance easily traversable by Viking longships, especially considering they were known to have sailed down the St. Lawrence River. This geographical closeness lends credence to the theory that Vikings could have explored the coastline south of Newfoundland, potentially reaching Oak Island in their voyages. While L'Anse aux Meadows provides undeniable proof of Vikings in North America, could there be a more direct link to Oak Island itself? This question has intrigued historians and archaeologists for decades, sparking numerous theories and extensive research. The idea that Vikings, known for their seafaring prowess and exploration, might have ventured further into North America than previously thought is both exciting and controversial. Enter the intriguing discovery of a Viking-style arrowhead on the island. This small yet significant artifact has captured the imagination of many, suggesting a possible Norse presence on Oak Island. The arrowhead's design is unmistakably Viking, with its unique craftsmanship and style that sets it apart from other historical artifacts found in the region. This artifact, unearthed during an excavation, sent ripples of excitement through the Oak Island research community. The discovery was not just a moment of triumph for the archaeologists but also a potential breakthrough in understanding the island's mysterious past. The find has prompted a renewed interest in the island's history, with researchers eager to uncover more evidence of Viking activity. Could this be the smoking gun, the piece of evidence that finally confirms a Viking presence on the island? The arrowhead's intricate details and craftsmanship are a testament to the advanced skills of the Norse people. Its presence on Oak Island raises numerous questions about the extent of Viking exploration and their interactions with other cultures in North America. The arrowhead, though corroded by time and the elements, bears striking similarities to arrowheads found at other Viking sites. These similarities are not just in appearance, but also in the materials used and the techniques employed in their creation. This connection to other Viking artifacts strengthens the argument for a Norse presence on Oak Island. Its size, shape, and construction align with known Norse weaponry. The arrowhead's design is consistent with those used by Viking warriors, known for their expertise in crafting effective and durable weapons. This alignment with known Viking artifacts adds credibility to the theory that the Norse may have visited or even settled on Oak Island. While further analysis is needed to definitively authenticate the artifact and determine its age, its discovery has added fuel to the fire of the Viking Oak Island theory. Scientists are employing advanced techniques to analyze the arrowhead, hoping to uncover more information about its origins and the context in which it was used. This ongoing research is crucial in piecing together the puzzle of Oak Island's history. The presence of a Viking arrowhead on Oak Island, if authenticated, could be a game-changer. It would not only rewrite the history of the island but also provide new insights into the extent of Viking exploration in North America. This discovery could lead to a deeper understanding of the interactions between the Vikings and the indigenous peoples of the region. It would suggest that the Vikings were not merely passing through the area, but may have spent a significant amount of time on the island. This possibility opens up new avenues of research, as archaeologists seek to uncover evidence of Viking settlements, trade, and daily life on Oak Island. The idea of a prolonged Viking presence on the island is both fascinating and transformative for our understanding of history. This, in turn, raises further questions. What were the Vikings doing on Oak Island? Were they searching for resources, establishing a new settlement, or perhaps using the island as a strategic base for further exploration? These questions drive the ongoing research and exploration efforts on the island, as historians and archaeologists strive to uncover the truth. Were they simply exploring, or did they have a more permanent presence? The discovery of additional artifacts, structures, or evidence of daily life could provide answers to these questions. Each new find brings us closer to understanding the true nature of the Viking presence on Oak Island and their impact on the region's history. Could this be the key to finally unlocking the island's secrets? The Viking arrowhead is a tantalizing clue, but it is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. As research continues, the hope is that more discoveries will be made, shedding light on the enigmatic history of Oak Island and the potential Viking connection. The journey to uncover the island's secrets is far from over, and each new discovery brings us one step closer to the truth.